Working as intended.
Who are you again? Yay, we're still in a realm reborn. Alright, so I did a bunch of just battle levs. So now my Marauder and Rouge are both level 22. Now that's why I always say Rouge. Rouge is just a misspelling of Rogue. Back in WoW days. The mistake was made a lot. Alright, so I guess we're going over to Gridania. We're an overpowered archer, level 20 doing, or level 26 doing the level 5 quest. But class quests need to be done. I can't even remember what I did for this one. Welcome back. Were you able to put your techniques to good use? Was this one where I was hitting targets? Faced with an enemy you can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle would be not more than a contest of strength. By employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap their strength over time. On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. What is your honest evaluation? Not bad. This is my second year at the guild. You have talent with a bow and must take mind your surroundings when you're pursuing a target. I had my eye on you for the duration of your trouble, but not once did you notice my presence. I mean, isn't that what ninjas do? Oh, this guy's a dick. Your back is crooked, your elbow is misaligned, and it takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all counts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. This woman is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake and hers, we should revoke her membership. What pissed in your coffee? Outsiders can scare— oh, okay, he's racist. We waste our breath trying to teach her, like. Well, allow me to introduce— the fellow's once at the god's quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archery. You mustn't pay him any heed, he's like that to everyone. You're lucky to get much sense out of fossil-brained wildwood elven like him. At best of times, with them it's always 12s with this, and elementals that, and oh, sorry. Some my kind be prideful to the excess and intolerant of other races. Yes, they're all racist. Though people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective we choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, eyes that speak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so trust in them and to what they see. Oh, wisdom. Go down and resume your training, come back at level 10. Quest complete, get some more money. And next quest. Alright. I'm looking up where I shouldn't be. And we should learn to see things from different perspectives. Are you ready to see from different perspectives? Pleases me to see how going as an archer. Plainly you have taken my counsel to heart and learned to see with your own eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You recall Le Eliapo, your senior in the guild. I have given you over to her care for this lesson. Speak with her and do as she bids. Hello, what's up? You're just laying around? Alright, what do you need? Remember how the bowmaster had you seek out and destroy targets hidden throughout the city? I'll do the same. This time, however, you need to venture outside the gates. She realized but there is no guarantee of safety within 12, but as you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You don't have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the targets alone, so avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures you encounter. Should you come under attack, take to your heels, risking direct confrontation only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The targets are hidden in the central shroud. As before, use the heavy shot technique to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well. Just like run away from things you find. I'm like, I'm fucking level 26. I can just one-shot them. She said central shroud, right? They're over here. Archery butt. Shoot it right in the butt. One up here too. I see sparklies. Sure, if I was a lower level, I'd be aggroing all these enemies. Gotcha, bitch. More sparklies. There's probably more than 6. I just have to hit 6. Yeah, it says there's still one in this area, but I only need one more, and there's still 2 in multiple areas. It won't have me going up there. Up there's like a level 20 plus area. Oh, it does have me going up there. Oh wait, never mind. I see sparklies here. I'm done. Finished. I'll report back. Just teleport because I'm lazy and I have enough gil for it. Peloton, gotta go fast. Oh wait, I have sprint up. Oh well, Peloton and sprint, don't stack. I shot all your targets. What did you say? Alright, seems you've learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Alright, now let's give you more practical experience. Tree slugs and vultures. Alright, in the honey yard. Go kill some. Alright, when the wood whalers and the gods cannot spare the forces to attend such matters, the conjurers often turn to us for help, and before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not see to this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined. That's quite enough about conjurers' troubles. Alright. You'll need to do something while maintaining situational awareness. Alright, head out into the East Shroud. Put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures. Alright, I can do that. I see vultures. Time to bully them. Bullying! Tree slug! More tree slugs! More tree slugs! Yay, all the tree slug! We'll just dot all of them up. Oh, they're gonna circle. Yeah, well, AoE time. Oh, bullying! 3 more tree slugs and I'm done. Oh look, there's 3 right here. Done! I need to bully some more buzzards. And there. And another. And another. And another. And we'll just AoE them all down. And back to Gridania. I'm all done! With smug expression, it saves you quite a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weakness while covering your own. Vultures want to keep their opponents at wings length and their attacks will send you flying. The solution is this simple: maneuver to the rear. Tree slugs have an annoying knack of disrupting spellcasting with their secretions. Do well to keep the creatures away from any mages in your party. Good positioning is key to success in battle, which is why it is absolutely essential that you know the target's traits. Hello, other Lalafell. The knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the Keepers of the Moon conceived of archery, siren in the background, they dwelt not in the city but the forest, where my people hunting was a way of life. In hindsight, I suppose this was more a lesson on hunting than on archery. Still, Lucienne knows well my past. Mayhaps that was her intent. Hunting is an art. Before I came to Gridania, I never gave it much thought, but the more I think of home, the more I began to realize, forgive me, I'm not given to fits of sentiment. Truly, forget I said anything. But do not forget that a hunter must recognize a prey's weakness and strike swiftly when the opponent presents itself. That concludes the lesson. Now you may get your reward. Hooray, all done? All done. I hope you have learned much. I mean, I learned how to bully enemies with AoE. Acknowledge that you steal the creatures? Yes. How dare she entrust the security of her... Fucking, what a dick. Did I warn you that it was folly to suffer that woman's presence in our guild? Racism. So much racism. She is an embarrassment to... One day I'm gonna kick your ass. There's much more there is much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Silence. You'll be giving her next lesson after all. Unless, of course, you have any objections. Good. Alright, get 5 more levels, please. It's like done. Alright, more money. Thanks. Hooray, next quest. Ooh, I learned repelling shot, so I get to jump 10 yalms backwards into walls, death walls. Alright, I gotta go with the racist. As I mentioned, you'll train under Silver's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself of the wealth of experience. Go now, present yourself before him. Alright, this is gonna be a disaster, isn't it? Alright, jerk, what do you want? I see it's too much to hope that you would not return. I just believe that you have potential, but I am not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is a proud tradition of the Wildwood Elves, and the essence of this art, to read one's enemy, has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nature and against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never put. What a jerk! Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray a coming action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our traditions? No. I mean, I could just Google all that shit. It's only out of respect for releasing that I've agreed to teach you. Go to East Shroud and seek out targets hidden there, but do not presume that this will be as easy as before. The ability to read one's enemies is fundamental archery, yet the trials set by my colleagues did not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region ripe with savage beasts. They will play the part of your enemies. In the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guardians prior to taking aim, a feat I consider beyond you. Was that a frown? Mayhap you are thinking that the Mikoti set you a similar task? You are wrong. She asked merely that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they are, will be. How then will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither where it is nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsels is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do this perfectly. Speaking of jerks, let's go see another one. The dude that sent me on this stone mission. I should do both level 15 quests in the same area. Hello. After years, I finally come back to turn in my level 10 quest. Yes, I've got this Stone of Courage. Though it is rather worse condition than when I last saw. What happened at Naked Rock? Here's what happened. A jerk told me to do other stuff. Not content with trespass, slander, brazen fool, now meddles with our training? This is not to be borne. Listen well, though I do not doubt that you know better. My duty as Guildmaster compels me to state the obvious. Heed not that man's words. That a lancer's courage can only be forged in the midst of great danger is vainglorious tripe. As you have already learned, a lancer's courage is the product of composure and resolve. Be under no misapprehension. Watchfully navigating the anal's territory. Serve temper your courage in a manner that blindly braved the terrors of Spirithold did not. As you continue your training, pray keep the lesson of this trial close to your heart. Thanks. I'll take some more money. And I'll take the next quest. And I'm going to East Shroud. What a coincidence. I'm going there for another quest, too. An old friend, Foul Dude, paid us another visit, seemingly intent upon reprising the performance he gave on the day of your first meeting. As on that occasion, he raved till the air was thick with slanders, declaring every soul who met his gauge more craven than the last. This time, however, not all ears were deaf to his myriad provocations. It seems one of our younger members took offense to his words and demanded satisfaction of the rogue. The two have since departed to duel in the East Shroud. Had I been on hand, I would have forbidden such folly and rebuked the lad for letting pride cloud his judgment. Alas, I learned of it too late, and the boy is gone. All you now is ensure that the hot-headed fool does not come to lasting harm. I would have departed in pursuit of the pair ere you came, but my duties keep me here. This is why I turn to you now, Monica. Play go to the East Shroud in my stead and watch over our comrade. Sure. I mean, technically I could pick up the level 25 Conjurer quest too. Conjurer quest seems to keep going to, like, last few were in East Shroud, weren't they? I can't remember. This one will probably take me to South Shroud, but I might as well pick it up anyways, because I'm sure one of my later Archer quests will take me to South Shroud anyways. What's up, P. Biddy? What's up, Sumiyan? Requires your assistance in matter concerning the young oh, here we go again. Tales of your deeds reach me even here in the cloistered heart of Stillglade Fane. The time that you have come for, I would ask your assistance in matter of some delicacy. Concerns, yes, young Sylvie once again. As you can no doubt imagine, the recent revelations concerning your mother have sorely troubled the poor child. It appears Sylvie needed some time alone to sort through the whirlwind of emotions which now beset her. She has, in short, fled from the guild. Fortunately, a party of conjurers who were dispatched to South Shroud to investigate another instance of corruption sent word that they have spotted our wayward Sylvie. Concerning the importance of their mission, I would not seek to distract the conjurers from the task, thus I turn to you to escort Sylvie back here to the guild. You are, I believe, one of the few people to whom she will listen. Pray travel to Buscaron's druthers and speak with Wolfew. She was the conjurer who first chanced upon Sylvie and will be able to tell you more of how the young lady fares. Alright, let's deal with the assholes first. He's like, oh, you have to be careful because all my targets are in hard-to-find places. Oh, there's so many enemies you have to be careful of. A fucking tool. Like, there's literally no aggressive enemies around here. Like, your mission is literally trivial. Oh, where are all these enemies that were dangerous? Even the ones that are dangerous, it's like, guess what, I'm double your level, fuck you. And there's another one. Ah, more shinies. Oh my god, dickhead, your mission was so hard. I think they will see my Lancer though, because it's on level 20. Guys are hiding out way here. Way out over here. Groan. You remember who I am, I trust. Who are you again? Did you possibly forget your mentor, he who taught you the true meaning of courage? Well, it is a little consequence, though. You have forgotten the teacher. It is plain that you have not forgotten the teachings. I understand that you were able to retrieve the Stone of Courage and Spirit Hold. It seems I was right about you. The makings of a true Lancer, unlike those charlatans at the Lancers Guild. As well as you have come to me, for I have just a trial for you, one that will do wonders for your courage. You have no choice. Should you refuse, well, I say that I will not be able to guarantee the safety of your comrade here. When last we spoke, I told you the Lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. Alright. That's what I gotta kill. For taking the liberty of finding you something suitable, take this teleportation and sprinkle it upon the exposed roots yonder. Doing so will garner you the wrath of a certain creature which you must then strike down. I can do that. Don't worry, poor younger, hot-headed Lancer, I'll help you. I'll free you from your folly. Don't forget to buff yourself. Oh wait, this guy's almost already dead. Alright, I didn't even get to use Vorpal. Dude, your mission was easy. So vanquish dream, well done. By striking down that frenzied creature, you have further strengthened your courage. Release karma? Oh, I shall once you have completed. Oh, okay. Make your way to the Lifeman stump in the central shroud. Once there, seek out a likely spot upon the forest path to lie in wait. Maddening wolves are wont to hunt there at this time of the year, and it should not be long before a pack appears. When the beasts show themselves, you are to slay their leader, the Alpha Wolf. I shall be observing from up close, the better to offer you advice. Now they're already here. Actually, no. Can I probably just? It's probably just as fast just to head down there by mount. We'll take the scenic route. Oh, instance. We're gonna be doing this way, huh? Waiting. Oh, suddenly monsters. You're running in to help? Buff yourself. Slaughter. These other guys are easy. Oh, you're gonna get walloped. I'm just like ignoring this guy. It's like, why bother? Wuss. It would seem you haven't enraged the beast. I leave the rest to you, thanks. Just takes off? Oh, what a jerk. Alright, is that it? Alright, that was it. Easy. You are to be congratulated. By throwing yourself in the midst of danger, you have further tempered your courage. I was only doing it to save hot-headed dude. Is he okay? He better be okay. Having undertaken my trials, you must now see that those issued by the guild are not but child's play. Mine is the one true path to courage. Others lead... What a dick. I suggest you leave and never to return. No. So there. Now fuck off. Alright, I did your stupid target practice. A passive performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me generations of wealth, tradition built upon the bones of the many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal a presence and fight from the shadows, told the enemy at distance to protect the weak. All of it, everything else was, this is a waste of time, you cannot understand. But if you are so intent upon following in the footsteps of my people, I bid you go to the North Shroud. Ixali's scouts have been sighted near the river west of Etat's Spire, and unless you are entirely ignorant of Gridanian history, I need not explain that this act of aggression is part of a centuries-old conflict. The minions do not matter. It is their leader, Nezel Catlin the Violator, who must fall. His comrades, the scouts... He commands the scouts and will be well guarded, yet he stands upon hostile ground with birdmen and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you see the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as proof of your commitment to us and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. Alright, I'm going to teach you a thing or two, asshole. Aha, here's the instance. Waiting for a significantly shorter amount of time. Alright, defeat Nezel. Okay, I'm going this way. Should I just kill everything? You guys are in my way. We're doing things this is the not Gridanian way. Hey, look, I found him. Oh, he's linked to everybody. Oh, it's AoE time. Ah, jerk. Binds me. So much for your minions. Nice job, idiot. This guy's getting his ass kicked. Also, what's this mad lad doing? Just here to hang out with me? Well, don't. I had this. I would have been fine. Alright, you twat. Appreciate me more. Hey, dickhead. Struggle to credit the sentry's reports. Yet here you are, and Nezel Catlin the Violator is no more. That's a goddamn adventure should be so. Only by the grace of Naimia herself could you have survived. But even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word. Should you stay or should you go? I care not. You complete the task and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Lucian. She will doubtless wish to lavish you with praise. Oh, you'll get no more from me. Off with you. Alright, well, I guess I'm starting to get respect from him. Hello, I'm back. Yeah, I did so with precision and guile. Not really. How exactly was that training? Thrust her into the jaws of the enemy in the hope that she wouldn't come back. And against all expectations, she did come back. That stubborn arse still refused to acknowledge her skill. Is that truly your impression? Oh, yes, you said it was pure luck. Mere noise. Oh, okay. Is he kind of a stand-up dude? He's a tsundere? You see the way he covered his mouth when he uttered the words? It is a habit of his to do so on those occasions when his tongue and his heart are in disagreement. For all his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work! You have applied yourself to Lane Silver's lessons and demonstrated your command of the core concepts. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate the accomplishment. Repelling shot, jumping back into death walls. It can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. It can also jump you out of range till enemies reset. I have faith that with regular practice you will learn how to best employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for true mastery. Alright, let's go with more money. All done. Next quest. Level 25. Head to South Shroud. Power! New power! Alright, head to, what is it, South Shroud? What your next one's gonna be? Yup. I'm heading to the exact same place as the Conjurer. Hello. You come at a good time. I have a task for you. Petition has arrived from the propriety of Buscaron's druthers out in the South Shroud. The petitioner has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. Alright. 3 of us? Yep. Even asshole. Jerk. You will go as 3. Also, it's past time you recognized your fellow archer. I will not. I'm just like, you are a jerk. What else do you think you are? Bolord Lewin? I have shed blood defending our borders, unlike you, Seth. What a dick! I agree, you bigoted son of a bitch. My word, when you shall have cause to regret your petulance. 3 of you will go to Buscaron's druthers in the Southern Shroud, now out of my sight. I'm on babysitting duty. Also, I went and saved the hot-headed dude. Appreciate me, Lancers Guild. Alright, let's see your appreciation now. No problem, Uncle Lance returned but moments ago and through choked tears recounted to me all that transpired. When do I get to beat the crap out of him? Lance strength increased by tempering his composure and resolve, not by rushing headlong into danger. You were able to overcome his trials, true, yet know that you did so by virtue of true courage, courage born of composure and resolve. You faltered not before the fury of a frenzied treant, nor did you succumb to panic when surrounded by bloodthirsty wolves. Only this, you were able to perform to the fullest of your potential. You have come far. So, the foul dude's giving me these lessons, not realizing they are true lessons. It is past time that I taught you the piercing talent of being one of the most versatile weapons in the Lancer's arsenal. May it serve you well. Now us needs to decide which course of action to take with regard to our self-appointed mentor. Though no lives were lost, this latest incident only serves to confirm that I've long suspected. He'll cause great harm if left to propagate his corrupted notion of courage. He must be stopped. Alright. Come back in 5 levels. New power? New power. The throwing lance. Alright, let's take some more money. I can pull range now. Superpower? Superpower! God, random dude just doing push-ups in the background. And leveled up. And next quest. Another trial. Next trial, one more dangerous than you faced before. Alright, what do I gotta do? You will face 3 experienced lancers and go to defeat each one section. You'll prove yourself fit to undertake trial. Arm yourself and be ready to take your place in the training area. We begin when you're ready. Alright. Oh, instance. I get to shit kick some people in an instance. Nice. And I don't even have to wait that long. Boss music. Soft-spoken Lancer, level 14. Oh my god, he's getting his ass kicked. Next. 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 Oh, there goes, like, a bunch of your health from that crit. No. Nice attack, idiot. Next. Stun. Look, I'm even gonna get my hit points back for fun. I don't even need this. I get ass kicked so hard. Nice life surge, idiot. I win. Not quite murder. YWAIN. YWAIN'S world. Hey, YWAIN, where's your Garth? You're ready to face the trial. Okay, what I gotta do? And I did not exaggerate when I said it would be dangerous. Make no mistake, to take this test is to risk death. Yes, are you ready to risk death? Uh-oh, here we go again. She has chosen to remain in your house at Craven. Such a waste. Let me see if the door is shut and barred for good. If you wish to object, I invite you to do so with lance in hand. You do not want for confidence, sir, but answer me this. What grudge do you hold against us? For what reason did you choose this of all crusades? I detest cravens who would proclaim the courage and like nothing better than to crush them. That is my reason. Well, fixed your presence of your purpose is clear, even if your reasoning is not. So be it. Suffice to say, you will not have your way without a fight. Do not presume that I will be your opponent. No, you must face the Lancer over whom you so grandly claimed mentorship, the one woman among us whose potential you condescend to acknowledge. Monica shall represent us all. As Guildmaster, I wager the fate of the guild upon her lance. Whoa. Suddenly responsibility. You may even set the terms of the contest. Alright, I challenge you to complete the task before she does. You're to travel to the East Shroud and prove your courage before the Lord of the Bramble Patch. He is a giant amongst boars, unrivaled in strength and savagery, and ruler over all his kind. You must go before this fearsome creature and stand your ground. And that the Lord of the Bramble Patch will not grant an audience to just anyone. You must needs present him an offering of the bloody tusks of his subjects, the wild boars that inhabit his domain. When you have prepared your offering, leave it upon an area of trampled earth, drawn to the stench of blood. The Lord of the Bramble Patch will soon appear, and then slaughter. No. And let the trial commence. Back to boar hunting. Gotta kill a bunch of boars. Damage! Haha, I can attack from out of your range. But buff! I also get boar hides, which is like the level 30 leather. Level 21 boars. Damage! Remember, keep your buffs up and press your buttons. And stun them. Being the same level, these guys are kind of weak. Alright, got my tusks. Time to put them to work. Am I done here first? Oh, instance. Am I gonna win this contest? Is the other dude here yet? Oh, hello! Sup, douche? Did you bring your horns? If not, this one's my... Oh. Suddenly... I'm definitely not going to die of boredom. Angry boar. Kill it. Lots of boars. I laugh if he gets his ass kicked. No, not near shit. More boars. Water sprite. And fire sprites. Didn't work very well. Oh, get smashed! That's right, you deserved that. Alright, now piss yourself. Scaredy cat? No, go away. Come back another day. Bye. Pretty sure I could have kicked his ass. I was too busy fighting sprites. Having something in the midst of danger is not courage, it is folly. Isn't that what I was doing? I'll remember this, runs off crying. Alright, all done. I probably should have just kicked the crap out of the big boar instead of killing the ads. Oh look, hunts. I've come here to do archery work. Hello. What's going on here? From the Archers Guild. I put in a quest for some keen-eyed archers to help me track down a gang of poachers who've been plaguing these parts. It is not uncommon to find poachers in this region. While regrettable, neither the God's Quiver nor the Wood Whalers deemed them worthy of attention. Why then did you imagine them worthy of ours? Because there ain't no these ain't no common poachers. Pawa Mujak's gang. They say she and hers are always moving, staying one step ahead, but I reckon she's hiding out here somewhere. Thing is, I can't just send my people out searching. I made a pact with the red-bellied bandits. See, we stay out of their territory and they don't make no trouble at the druthers. That being so, if I summon the massed ranks of the whalers and the quivermen, all 7 hells would swiftly break loose, assuming they thought the matter worthy of their attention, of course. Needless to say, that's not an opinion, and that's not an option, as luck would have it, though I've got 3 keen-eyed archers to take care of things instead, and all without raising no alarms. Hey, you may leave the matter to us. Split up and scour the area for any signs of poachers. If you discover anything, return here and wait. We will reconvene to compare our findings ere long. Go. Alright. You need help here? Level 22. I'll come back here when my story quest brings me here. Also, hi guys. We meet again. I assume that he warned you of the corruption my companions and I have been tasked with purifying here in the South Shroud. The source of this extensive blight is found in the southeast. The shrill, discordant voices of the elements shriek their dismay at the vicinity of the withered tree, and I suggest you give the area a wide berth. Seeing the potential dangers, you might imagine how alarmed I was to discover young Sylphie wandering about this part of the Twelves Wood. It seems that her mother, a woman who healed with conjury but remained untrained by the guild, called this region her home. Sylphie herself had her head buried in some manner of tome. But if she is as sensitive to the elements as I'm led to believe, then din within her mind must be driving her to distraction. Pray speak with the child and see that she is well. I would do so myself if our current duty were not so pressing. We will in fact be setting out at any moment. Just hanging out in the bar? Ooh, studying! Education. Yes he did. This is where my mother used to live, right up until she passed on. Folk were grateful for the healing she offered. This is a journal she used to keep. There's an entry that explains how nature becomes furious when conjurers use their art, how there are always more people wounded in battles when mortals abuse the power that is not theirs to take, or refuse to draw on nature because she was scared of making it angry. She wouldn't lie about such things, and I want to do what she would have wanted. I'm going to stop using conjury altogether. Should you, though? Never heard the voices this mad before. But it's because Wolfie and the others are overusing their art. We have to go and stop them. I don't think that's it, though. What the hell do you want? trying to get clues, leave me alone. Aw, booze bottles! Someone was getting drunk out here. Poacher's arrow. Dude, leave me alone. I'm trying to find more clues. Hello, level 50 hunt. I see sparklies. Iron leg trap. It's like those traps I set out over in Thanalan. I got my clues. Alright, let's compare notes. Destination. Waiting. Waiting. Iron leg trap and poacher's arrow. They are both evidence of illegal activity, but nothing that will help us find power. You got the power! And these mead bottles are but old refuse from before the Guildhest was even built. They have no connection to the gang. I know that she is the most infamous poacher ever to walk the Twelves Wood. Born leader, deadly with the bow, she formed her own gang of Mikoti hunters. She was apprehended once and would have been brought to justice had she not tricked a foolish young sentry into releasing her before vanishing without a trace. In any case, we've scoured the area and found nothing. How do we know that this powwow was ever even here? I summon from the gods equipping the wood whalers, taking care not to implicate Muscaron and leave the rest to them. This doesn't concern the Archers Guild. It concerns Gridania, savage and utterly amoral poacher, whose actions, however, indirectly threaten the city's well-being. What would a vagrant like you know about the duty of one's homeland? No more than she, I suspect. Jerk. Now's not the time for this. Stop your bickering. Very well, we will return to the matter in hand. Mayhap we should take a second look at the clues we have gathered. I'll call you want. Though the trap in the arrow we found suggests poaching, there is nothing remotely unusual about them. What do you think we should examine? Huh. The mead bottles. Why are you still carrying that rubbish? These bottles are so old. Why do they retain the scent of mead? They must surely have been opened recently. Before the calamity, Buskin once served as a sentry, yet even then he sometimes spoke of owning his own tavern. It was an open secret that he was brewing his own private stock. If some survived... Buskin Scar, his old lookout post. It may not be Power Majuk, but we must investigate at once. She's just juking around us. Instance time. Of course enemies are gonna see me. Quick, use the instance before anybody else sees me. That guy got spotted. Alright, straight into enemy fight. Nope, I heard sound effects. Did you find anything? So the guy who was tricked into releasing her, was that dude? The racist one? These tracks are fresh, very fresh. Oh no, it's arrow! Jerk alert. We caught ourselves some of them meddling bloody masqueraders. Not that I'm complaining, hiding your face is downright bloody rude when you ain't been introduced. Speaking of words, don't you know it ain't decent to barge your way into a lady's bedchamber without knocking? That's a lot of enemies. Kill them all. The leader's mine. Oh, so we kill everything else? Sniper fight! Sniper fight! Boss music! I'm really getting up close and personal. This means you get AoE. Oh, you have AoE too! Good job! More. Kinda allow the conjurer to draw this out. Oh, the healer's right in the AoE. Good job, healer. We don't die because we're killing you too quickly. AoE then escape! Wee, jump around! Oh no, I'm stuck! Oh wait, was that it? Easy! Press buttons, win game. Was the last of them did our friend succeed? Uh-oh. That was a piss poor showing, sister. Wee. Even though you're racist, you saved a friend. Ah, bugger, looks like playtime's over. Be seeing ya. Now do we head home? No, report back. You guys just hanging out here? You're not gonna be chatting? You're just staring at me? Look up, down, up, down, up, down. Alright, took care of some of your shit. Appreciate me. They're my old post and they drank my old mead? That stings most of all. And let's just pass time the proper authorities were informed. I'll send messengers to the Wood Whalers and God's Quiver. That Billy Bennett won't like it one bit, but I'll see that they're told exactly who the military is after. I only hope it'll be enough. Of course, Pawa's no fool. Now she knows she's been spotted, she'll break camp and be long gone by the time the next bell sounds. And the trail won't stay fresh long, neither. Anyway, you've done me a great kindness. Tell Lucian I appreciate her. I appreciate the help. Alright. May also do this quest that I've been holding on for a while too, the house that Death built. Hello, I'm sorry about Mr. Z. Oh, an adventure and a rather seasoned-looking one besides. The off chance you're not simply here to gawp, perhaps you can lend us a hand? Despite the presentation of those Duskwights over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Given men and women like you on the other hand are more than welcome. That is if you've got the stones for it. Please seek at the other station at Quarry Mill. They can apprise you of the details. On the way there, we'll do some conjurer things. Everyone's angry at me. Instance, any waiting? Gods is so loud. Nature shrieking in rage. Did I get in before I get hit? Yes. Purify the corrupted earth. Whoa. Nature's angry. Conjury's all I got. Beat the tainted earth sprite. Dot that up too. You guys need to heal each other. Heals. Heals. You guys aren't even moving out of that shit. The elementals are helping. Kill the everything. I wish I had holy. Oh, done. Oh, suddenly enemies. Hello. Alright, Sylphie, we had success. Nature actually helped us. There's nothing scary about it at all. I might still wonder if it really was safe for Conjurers to borrow that power if I hadn't seen the way you wielded. Nothing could seem more natural. I think it's time I went back to the guild. There are a few things I need to collect first, so please go on ahead without me. Alright. First I'll go say hi over here. To this dude. I take you have come to learn more of the recent happenings in Isambhar. The site is of interest owing to the Gelmoran ruins, Gelmoran being an underground city which predates Gridania, in case you are unaware. Any road, a few days past we received reports from several anthropogeographers that a magical gateway of some sort had appeared in the ruins and that all manner of creatures were coming and going through it. My men and I were among the first to examine it, and well, it's hard to explain. We crossed the threshold into a set of corridors we've never seen before, and then suddenly each and every one of us was filled with an inexplicable sense of dread. It was all we could do to take even a single step. According to Una Kotor, who accompanied us, the ruins are warded with powerful magics that sap the spirit's nature of all who enter, rendering them easy prey for the creatures within. Thankfully, we managed to devise a solution. Either pull arms and armor which safeguard and channel the wielder's energies, that they might withstand the ruins' magics. Fortunately, it does little to prevent us from losing our way. The beggar's belief, every time we have dared to venture into the ruins, we have found the path to be changed. We suspect this too may be the work of an unfathomably powerful mage. Needless to say, something strange is afoot. Traditional tactics are not like to suffice. Even experienced archers will need to proceed with caution. In any event, if you believe you have what it takes to brave the ruins and discover what secrets lie in its deepest depths, you need but say the word. Hooray! Easy leveling dungeon opened up. You get to level 50 pretty quickly. Palace of the Dead now accessible. You now have access to the Palace of the Dead. You may enter solo in a party of up to 4 players. As being the Wood Whaler Expeditionary Captain, you will be given the option to enter with either a fixed party or a matched party via the matching system. Players will start at level 1 regardless of your current class or job level. Only either pull arms and either armor may be used when inside the Palace of the Dead. Each floor is randomly generated. It's a roguelike! And there's invisible treasure too. Anyways, let's head back to Gridania. We're off the grid, Anya. Hello. Somebody told me that you encountered power. We dealt with some power. No Grenade could fail to recognize that name. So oft has it been spoken, and with such bitterness. If we would like the strength to face her ourselves, this is a matter for the gods Quiver and the Wood Whalers. That you confront her and survived is testament to your growing mastery of our art. And I was surprised to note that Lay and Silver were not at loggerheads upon their return. I presume we owe this unnatural state of affairs to your calming influence. No, modest to the last. Truly, your every deed bespeaks a clarity of vision far beyond your years. I implore you to share that perspective with your peers and help them to grow into better, wiser archers. As you go forth and temper your skills in battle, know that we always look forward to your return. Hooray! Alright, level 25 quest. Fellow archers, what's going on now? I'm concerned about... Of course you are. The chance of losing perspective and, well, mayhap it best you see for yourself. I can help but feel that both would benefit from your counsel. Consider this a personal request. Alright. Can I talk to you from down... Oh, you're way over here. Hello. Oh, the person sends you to pester me. This is hardly your concern, and most definitely not yours. You must now decide to leave... Aww. We track down Pow and finish what we started. The gods Quiver and Wood Whalers seem content to ignore our warnings, but I will not let her escape again. I made that mistake once, and it cost me my place in the gods Quiver. The foolish young son... Yeah, called it. Of whom I once spoke. He was me. We had her, there was no escape, but then she began to wail about a wounded comrade, one who would surely die without her help. She looked me straight in the eye and begged, and I blinked. I failed to see through the most elementary ruse. I failed Gridania and the gods Quiver, and while that can never be forgiven, mayhap I can reclaim a measure of honor by stopping her. But I wonder, like you would not understand what it means to betray your people. Worry not, I do not intend to leave just yet. I will continue to gather information until I am certain of the Juke's whereabouts. Make no mistake, though, it is only a matter of time. Now run along, will you? Oh, and if you are so concerned about your fellow guildmates, you should attend to that moping, the moping kitty. The sight of her shuffling around while staring at her feet is bad for morale. Not that it matters to me. Admit it, you're at Tsundere. Hello, you still depressed? Do you ever think about home? Do you ever wish you could go back? Not just another poor village of 12s with the fields were more stone than soil, and merchants hardly ever bothered to visit. We didn't have a lot, but we didn't need it. And then calamity came. I remember running in the screams, and it was so loud, Monaco, so unbearably loud. And then I was here in a strange city surrounded by more people than I've ever seen, and I didn't know any of them. But I knew how to hunt. I was always good at hunting, and the guild gave me a place to get better. At least I thought I'd gotten better. I've been thinking, that maybe this is a sign. Maybe Silver is right, and this guild, the city is no... Stop being depressed about one setback. So I decided to leave. I'm glad to have known you, even though it was only for a short while. Forgive me if this is too selfish quest, but before I go, I'd like to meet with you one last time. Alone in South Shroud, these Gridanians would not understand. And down to South Shroud again. Alright, I completed this test too. Hello, I'm back. I'll not lie to you, you are no match for the Lord of the Brown Patch. Had you betrayed any hint of fear, he would have gored you in the space of a moment and feasted on your entrails. But you stood your ground, holding fast to your composure and resolve. And thus were you able to stare terror in the face and survive unscathed. Well done, Monica. You have overcome the greatest hurdle in the quest to become master of your own courage. You may now bring to bear the full extent of your abilities upon even the mightiest of foes. As for the foul dude, well, there is a shred of reason left in him. He will have learned the self-same lesson as you this day. Painful though the experience must surely have been, one can only hope that it will serve to open his eyes to the truth. Prepare for further trials. Come back in 5 levels. Alright, but I'm not 5 levels higher, so you'll have to wait for that. What's up, P-Bitty? You need cat ears and a tail. We'll call you Esuminyan. Hello. Did you learn a lesson, though? Hooray, lessons! She believed the act caused suffering to nature itself. Edumacation. Has the fog of indecision now lifted from your mind? Alright, now you're going to be a better conjurer. You first witnessed Monica cleanse a corrupted element. You mentioned hearing voices. How exactly did they sound? Joyful! Hooray! You have the gift. Not all can hear its whispers. You may very well possess the talent to become a hearer. Relies on your studies of conjuring. You have a natural aptitude, but if thus far lacked commitment, you must not neglect your training. Besides such matters from one, I'm curious to hear about the disturbance you observed in the South Shroud. I assume from the reports I received that it was of a very different magnitude to those which you have previously encountered. Am I correct? Creatures known as mud pies are not native to the 12's Wood. I wonder what relation this has to the seemingly ever-increasing frequency of these disturbances. Something beyond the damage wrought by the calamity afflicts the 12's Wood. I shall commune with the elementals and seek to identify this threat. Alright, until then give yourself over to the study of our art. Sure, come back in 5 levels. Hooray, more money! But I'm not 5 levels higher. 30 would be the last conjurer one. Then you start doing white mage things. And while I'm doing this, I might as well do some Guildhest and get these out of the way. Still the level 20s, and I can probably do the 25s as well now. Hooray, it's poison time! And don't stand in poison! Poison bad! Poison bad! I'm gonna dot everything! As soon as that, it has a bar over it! Alright, time for the real fight. It's so dark I can't see anything. Toss stones at it. Be a good healer, do DPS. Oh no, poison! Oh, this guy's getting his ass kicked. No poison shit. The poison! Oh, all done. Alright. GG's. Collect my reward. Here's your payment. Thanks. Bonus for not dying. Whoa. Suddenly experience. Next, stinging back. Kill the healers. This one, if you pull the boss, it actually pulls everything in the entire area, so you're supposed to actually kill the other dudes first. But some people don't like doing that. It's the chanters. The chanters use heals. I feel like nowadays they just die instantly. Level up! The poison. I don't think that stun lasts long enough for me to really dispel it. Anyway, this guy's getting his ass kicked. He's gonna summon more a lot more chanters. Can we kill him in time before he gets healed? Can we? Yes. I like how that other red mage just pieced out immediately. I'm like, no, I want my reward. I want my additional 4,000 experience. All is well that ends well. Kill a bunch of sprites. Wait, next quest is level 30? Oh, that's right, I finished the 25 one. So then level 30 is the white mage one. I'm bad at keeping track. Questions and lancers, nice pun. Let's go now over here in the middle of the forest. First, let's kill a bunch of sprites. Oh yeah, I actually have to kill these things. There he goes, pull more! It's a lot of poison. It is what it is. Boss time, kill the boss before anything happens. Get rid of paralysis. I'm silent. Done. Father knows Hest. Yay, rewards. More experience. Flicking sticks and taking names. It's time to fight a goblin. But first, what's going on here? Cutscene. Am I gonna get a pop-up during the cutscene? Hello! No, don't hurt her. Yep, I'm getting pop-up. We'll just withdraw for now. And there I was thinking you might accept my kind invitation. I don't recall inviting her though. And 'tis rude to presume, missy, and I do so hate rudeness. It's not her fault, it's mine. I invite her. She's a member of the Archers Guild, like me, and she's not Gridanian. Begin to recall her face. I knows how to hold a bow, that one. Well, she ain't the typical recruit, but I reckon I might be willing to make an exception. I want to say goodbye. You hate the racism? Oh. You're going with bandits? No, don't. What the hell's I won't? Do not do this. Put an arrow in her. Uh-oh. Ain't no love lost. Trixie in the guild is there. And that's the problem with feathering a bloody venture. No bugger will miss her. I'll miss her. Waste of bloody time. A keeper that's lost her nerves about as much use to me as a glass bow. But there's no sport in killing captured prey. I'd better not see either of you again, because if I do, I'll show you what happens to prey. That's definitely get caught twice. Away, sisters, away. How do you live in this place with these people? And why do you even bother? What have they ever given you besides scorn? Well, what do you see in them? So, if you play as the proper race, will you not didn't have to deal with the racism? Even though you joined the guild after I did, you've come so far so quickly, maybe you've even surpassed me? I have to know you've done it. I have to know what it is I'm doing wrong. There's only one way I can think of to find out. Meet me at the Bannock. Back to Central Shroud. Are we gonna fight? Shall we begin? Sure, let's fight. Show me what these people have taught you. I think you might have a little size and weight advantage over my character. I'm winning this HP fight. I know you can do better. Really? You're at half health already. Oh, hello, Hunting Falcon. Hello, other Hunting Falcon. Oh, I got pecked. You're losing this hit point fight. I mean, look, look, full hit points. Idiot. Just for fun, I'm gonna repel. I win! Am I done? I'm done. Easy. It's so simple. You have opened your eyes and looked beyond your master's faults. You've accepted their teachings and taken them to heart, even still for all his bigotry wishes only to preserve his traditions. I lost sight of everyone else's struggles and became possessed with mine own. I was so afraid to let go of my cherished notion of archery, my family's notion, and learn another way. I didn't want to betray them or dishonor their memory. But I have a family here too, a family that sees the wider world and is willing to show me how blinkered I have become. As archers, we train our eyes and minds to be unforgiving, to defy any attempt at concealment and discern the naked truth. It is little wonder, then, that I have neglected to look inside myself until now. Though unquestionably worthwhile, I found the experience rather excruciating. Thanks. I know now that I belonged at the guild together with you and Lucienne. And yes, even that bloody Wildwood, God's help me, I think I might actually miss him. Just get married already. Right, back we go. I'm back. Took care of the depressed kitty. Thank you for returning her to us. When we focus on a single goal and pursue it with passion and fervor, it becomes very easy to lose sight of what lies before us. With your skill and vision, you can help your fellow archers to look beyond themselves and remember their comrades. Hope I can count on your support in the future. Sure. How about other depressed dude? We'll learn that at what? We'll learn that at level 30, the one that got away. Alright, now let's do this. Kill bomb-throwing goblins. Barricade. It's like, where are those guys going? Another barricade incoming. Dodge the bombs. See, this guy's using cooldowns. He's playing tank properly. You can actually hit the enemies up there. I think that's what that guy's doing. AoEing them. I'll just be here throwing my stones. You actually have to eliminate all the enemies, so sometimes you can actually, like, leash one or skip one. And you have to actually go back down. I've had that happen a few times. Oh, there's a random big bomb over there. How was that thrown over there? Nice aim, idiot. That's a little better aim. It's like, I better drop this bomb way over here and make no difference in the fight whatsoever. Done. Easy. Hooray, an extra 4,500 experience. 4,800. And I'm getting commendations. Alright, my quest log is nice and clean now. Might as well go clean it all the way up. All this junk I don't need. I like how decent the bow and getting bow. Alright, we're taking the airship somewhere. This is a place bound for the Mandeville Gold Saucer. Let's see, submit your ticket for inspection. You have a ticket, yes. Yep, here you go. Appears that everything is in order. Airship will be departing shortly. Shall I reserve a seat for you? Yes. We flying off. Off to the wonderful Gold Saucer. With this wonderful FF7 music. Wee! Gold Saucer! Hello, Senor Sabertender. I made it to the playpen! Hooray! Everyone's so happy! Juggling! Games! Fun! Triple triad! Yay, card games! Mahjong! Kids are watching him play games. It's like people watching other people play DDR. Yay, mascot! And here I ride with my fucking spear and armor. It's like, this place looks fun. Welcome to the Gold Saucer! And get some gil. Quest complete. That's easy, just head to the Gold Saucer. Is this place gonna have quests for me too? Hooray! Gold Saucer is now accessible. Hello, the Manderville Gold Saucer, where all your dreams can come true. You get MGP, and you buy prizes. Hello. The attendant of the airship seems eager to welcome you to the Gold Saucer. What's up, dude? Also, nice dress. Nice glamour. Welcome, guest, to the Manderville Gold Saucer, where the wildest dreams are ever but a card or a chocobo's beak away from coming true. This is your first visit. Nothing would please us more than to give you a full tour of our establishment that you might enjoy its wonders to the fullest. At the conclusion of the tour, it is our custom to offer our esteemed patrons a complimentary gift straight from the vaults of our illustrious proprietor himself. Consider it Lord Manderville's way of personally thanking you for your patronage. Should you wish to take the tour, pray proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. On behalf of the management, may I take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Gold Saucer. Rest assured, my colleagues and I will spare no effort in seeing that your visit is a pleasurable and profitable one. May fortune smile upon you. Hooray! Customer service. Oh my god, there's so many quests here. Hello, information attendant. What do you have to tell me? Welcome, traveler. You can purchase tickets for the Mini Cacpot, acquire and redeem Manderville Gold Saucer points, and much, much more. What in the world are Manderville Gold Saucer points? You earn them from games. Beyond those majestic gates, you'll find Chocobo Square, home to the Chocobo's racing circuit. How a Chocobo owner has not dreamed of pitting their fleetest bird against the realm's finest in a pulse-quickening dash for fame and fortune. You know, I've never really done much Chocobo racing in this game. It's a more elaborate contest strategy you will surely find in Minion Square, Lord of Verminion. Oh yeah, and now let's talk about MGP. Currency. Oh, I hear there's a gate going on. Alright. Pray speak with him to continue your tour to the associate. Alright, customer service. Hello. You're about to experience the wonders of the Gold Saucer for the first time? You wanted to exchange a share of your gil for MGP. Alright, with MGP in your coin purse, you'll be able to enjoy all the fabulous attractions we have to offer and all the wonderful games. If you play them with skill, you'll find your little sack of points increasing 10, 20, even 100-fold. Now that you know the fundamentals, you're ready to step out onto the floor of the Gold Saucer. Your tour will continue at Card Square to the southwest. The card trader there will be your guide. I would, of course, be able to exchange some of your gil for MGP before you venture on. With my associates and while my associates and I strive to leave nothing unexplained, there truly is no substitute for first-hand experience, and I heartily recommend trying your hand at our many amusements for yourself. If you're looking to exchange your ordinary old gil for shiny MG, then you come to our place. You're only allowed to get 500. I'll also start off with 500. Hello, Mini Cacpot Broker. Learn Mini Cacpot. Care to test your luck with a Mini Cacpot ticket? Yes. Mini Cacpot is a game of chance. You want to try to get 1, 2, 3. Just guess the value of the covered numbers to win it big. And you'll be rewarded with Manderville Gold Saucer points. Do you feel lucky? You can purchase 3 per day. It resets at 8 a.m. in Pacific for this server. 9 slots, 3x3 grid, and you want to try to get 1, 2, 3 or 9, 8, 7 are the 2 biggest payouts. Alright, extra ticket. So here we go, let's purchase. I like using the Y technique. That's funny because it costs 10, but you'll always win more than 10. And you make like a thing like this. Right, you select 3, and then this way has the best chance of 1, 2, 3, but you also have a chance of 9, 8, 7. I'll try for the 1, 2, 3. Nope. There's no chance of a 1, 2, 3, so let's try 9, 8, 7. Nope. I like how it only costs 10 though, so you're always in the positive. I got shitty amounts. But hey, it's still MGP. Air Force 1! That's if you want to play mini games. Let's go up here and talk about Passion for Fashion. YWAIN'S and Mahjong as well. He's frustrated with a new challenge and needs to unburden yourself. So this is a fashion report, right? Here's such a dreadful score, not to mention the humiliating criticism. You should know what's bothering me. Well, this is that as well, for I wish to unburden myself. I've been having a frustrating time with the fashion report, the challenge that they recently introduced. Yes, I, who can play any game here blindfolded and spun around, struggle with it. To be fair to myself, though, it has a subjective element. If you have a mind for fashion, perhaps you would like to try your hand at the challenge. Go to Wonder Square and seek out Masked Rose. But be warned, the barbs on that man's tongue have barbs on their tongues. I will also do this one. Gnashing her teeth and muttering to herself. Because you don't know how to play, how dare they claim it wasn't a proper Yaku? Don't they know a winning hand when they see one? She doesn't know how to play Mahjong, and neither do I. What do you want? I'm afraid you found me in a rather foul mood. I had a run of poor luck with that new game, Mahjong. I hear it's all the rage and dome, although it seems the Guildhest clientele struggle to wrap their feeble minds around its intricacies. With the endless supply of shameless cheats and bumbling novices, I've yet to find a decent opponent. Perhaps you could provide me with more of a challenge. Yes, some fresh meat could be just what I need. Run along to the mandible tables and get yourself acquainted with the basics, would you? Hi, Triple Tried Trader. You get your own cutscene. Welcome to Card Square, home of the Triple Tried tables. Hooray! It's putting down cards and hoping you don't get plus and same comboed by surprise. Run 5 cards and play the role of Field General, sending your bravest into battle. Should you wish to learn the rules and experience the excitement for yourself, you need only ask start today, and we'll even throw in some complimentary cards to help you on your way. You can face up against a single opponent anytime, or if you crave an even greater test of your skills, take part in one of our regular tourneys. And believe me when I tell you, there's no feeling quite like standing triumphant on the battlefield after vanquishing all comers. You really should try it. A minute to learn, a lifetime to master, that's Triple Tried. But I'm getting carried away. You have a tour to finish. Wonder Square is your next destination. Not that there's any hurry, of course. If you'd like to try a hand or two before you go, you need but say the word. Thanks, bunny girl. Hi, Triple Tried Master. Care to try your hand at this entrancing new card game? Sure, but I have no cards. Odd dose of luck. All new players get with the cards they need to get started. Hooray! You need to build a deck composed of 5 cards. Speaking with the nearby Triple Tried Trader should you wish to expand your card collection. And you are now able to challenge opponents at Triple Triad. And play against the Triple Triad Master from the basic rules of the game before you can begin. However, there are several steps you must be completed. You have to use the cards, and then you have to go in Gold Saucer options and make decks. And then you can face them. Whoa, suddenly cards. I can now play Triple Triad. Yay, my first cards. All rank 1. My inventory is a mess. So this symbol is there's a Triple Triad match there. I want to shoot thing. Sabatender Guia. Sure, I'll play your game. It needs its own instance. You can get MGP pretty quickly. You can easily earn like 100,000 a week. Alright, shoot things, but don't shoot bad things. Whee! I'm on Air Force. Get points. Careful for the bad ones that just sometimes show up. Accidentally shoot them. There's one. That's a bad one. And see, random bad one shows up. But you can be patient and wait for them to fuck off. We're going over here. A gold one. And then we have this where it's like shoot lots. Shoot lots. But be careful because some of them are going to have bad ones. Here come bad ones. Just be patient and get all the good ones. Your goal is to hit 5,000 points. If you shoot the bad ones, you lose points. Whee! Bad ones. Alright, last stretch. Did it! Hooray! It's actually not that bad. There's an actual achievement to do this like 20 times, I think. Air Force 1? And get an extra, what, 4,000 MGP? And suddenly achievements. But there's weekly challenges to do some gates, which are these things that pop up every 20 minutes. So on every 20 actual real-time minutes, the gates pop up and they're like mini-games. Go do them. And then if you finish a certain amount, you get extra MGP from challenges. Lord of Vermilion gets you an extra 27,000 for playing 5 matches. If you play Lord of Vermilion and you go through the actual challenge log, not the challenge log, the challenge battles, the 4th one has a super easy one that you can win in about a minute. Hi, Gatekeeper. Ha! Gate! Alright, she's gonna talk about the gates. You look lost, honey. The Wonder Square. From gripping games and awe-inspiring attractions to the finest and fine dining and the freshest refreshments, there's no end to the wonders housed within these halls. Let's not forget the most wondrous of them all. El Colosso, as we lovingly call our mammoth cactuar mascot, is the star of some of our most popular events. Suffice to say, you won't want to miss them. Now I know what you're thinking. With everything going on at the Gold Saucer, how can I ever hope to keep up? But you needn't worry. My fellow gatekeepers and I will always be on hand to see that you don't miss a thing. For the continuation of your tour, I've been instructed to direct you into the waiting arms of my colleague Velida at the Cacpop board. She's one of our most popular girls, and once you meet her, I'm sure you'll understand why. Well, ta-ta for now. Here's where we can do Fashion Report, which, if you go on that FF Reddit, they always have the solution every week. Probably gonna be like, you look like shit in that armor. Welcome to the Fashion Report. Whoa! Yes, everything is rosy. I fear you're mistaken. The greatest weaver the realm has ever seen. I am Master Rose and no other kind. And if that was an attempt to flatter your way into my good graces, nice try, madame, but not even the Sultana herself can expect special treatment here. Now then, I believe this is the first time participating in Fashion Report. Allow me to explain the concept and the rules. Fashion is a form of self-expression. What we wear without a reflection of who we are within. Be it a conscious effort or no, this choice brings our individuality to the fore. Some folk are drawn to the vibrant colors, others may favor a loose fit for comfort. And while 'tis well and good to dress to one's preferences, a man cannot prefer that which he does not know. And the world of fashion is vast and at times daunting, but if we have the courage to take a step into the unknown, we discover wonderful new ways of self-expression we have never considered. And 'tis no other reason than to encourage folk to take that first step that I created this challenge, the Fashion Report. The rules are simple. I assign you a theme based upon which you are to attire yourself to the best of your sensibilities. I shall then judge you and award you a score. Participating is free, and there is a host of fabulous prizes to be won, courtesy of Manderville and Manderville. If you wish to know the finer points of the game, my lovely assistant, Custom shall attend to you. She should just be like, just look on Reddit. You'll find the solutions there. I look forward to giving you my unadulterated, brutally honest evaluation of your fashion sense. Steal yourself and let me know when you're ready to undertake the challenge. You get over 80 points, and that instantly gets you like, what is it, like 50,000 MGP or something like that? Hooray! So excited for fashion. The Fashion Report. So, dress up. It assigns like weird certain things that give you hints, and then you look up on Reddit how to solve those hints. I think we have to go up for the Cacpop board. Should we play a game? Hooray! You have to press it when it hits the end. Nope, I failed. Weak! And try again. Only costs 1 MGP. No, it did it again. I'm too slow. That's better. Bong! Pulverizing. Yay, 25. Whenever I want to do the minigame ones, I like to do the ones in the Minion Square because they're super easy to get the achievement for winning a certain amount in like one game. Mahjong tutor. This game absolutely needs a tutor. Everything deserves a cutscene here. Hello! I'll have the money ready by next week, I swear. Someone has debts to pay? You're not a debt collector? What a pleasant surprise. In that case, you must be here to learn how to play Dome and Mahjong. I am the resident tutor at your service. By any chance familiar with the game? Nope. I know I pwned from my own, if that's what you mean. That's not the one where the loser drinks moral bile, is it? Yeah, let's go with that. Come here for Fend. Is that what passes for entertainment in Erosia? Perhaps all those rumors about pirates and their drunken antics are true. Anyway, Mahjong is a far gentler affair. 4 players sit at a table, collecting tiles and scoring points. Thankfully, you'll find there is no shortage of opponents against whom to put your wits. You can even practice against automata. They gloat less than their flesh and blood counterparts too. And should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me, and may I say I may be very interested to see how quickly you rise through the ranks here at the Golden Saucer. Alright, well done. I would have to sit here and learn Mahjong. And fun fact, my dad is actually really good at Mahjong. He plays on an app whenever he can on his phone. He's like, yep, better set it on the highest difficulty, then proceeds to kick the shit out of the computer. Or continue on this tour. Another quest, hitting the cacpot. Fun fact, I've won Jumbo Cacpot twice on my main. Hi guys. Do you get a cutscene too? Yep. Everybody gets cutscene. You get a cutscene and you get a cutscene. I've been waiting for you. I'm Velida and I'd like to personally welcome you to the event square. The most spacious of all areas in Gold Saucer Event Square is a veritable If I do this quest while there's like a Slices Right going on, will I get to see that going on here? That's a scene of some of the most sensational attractions, so don't be shy about taking center stage. If the curtain has fallen, why not try changing your life forever? At the Jumbo Cacpot, all you need is a handful of MGP and a head full of dreams. Just choose 4 numbers and cast your hopes to the heavens. You never know just when Nami will smile upon you. As much as I've enjoyed getting to know you, I'm afraid it's time for us to part. The next and final leg of your trip takes you to Round Square. Don't think too hard about the name, my darling. Even if it's not, even I'm not sure it's supposed to make sense. Yeah, it's a square that's a circle. Hello, here's how you do Jumbo Cacpot. You just take random numbers and hope that it's drawn at the end of the week. And you can draw 3 times. It used to be once, but now it's 3. And you have to make sure you do it before the next week because you don't want to accidentally, have your tickets expire, which I do all the time because I'm not concentrating on MGP nowadays. Because I think I have like almost the max MGP, but I've bought everything that I can with MGP. The winning number for this lottery will be drawn on Saturday at 7 p.m. Alright, more MGP cards. Oh, I guess I have to tune to the Ethernet. I can't go anywhere. That means I'm going to need Peloton. You guys are just making out in the middle of a hallway. They cannot see if you can see them. Why is everyone staring at us? Because you're just making out. I'm gonna... Why? Also, hello, Gatekeeper. Do you get a cutscene too? Yeah, you do. You're the first time visitor, I was told to expect 1,000 welcomes to the Gold Saucer and 1,000 welcomes to Round Square. How can a square be round, you asked? I'm not sure I understand the question. Is that lofty peak not a sight to behold? That is Mount Coral, the main attraction here at Round Square. One of our most thrilling events pits our customers against each other in a challenge to see who can most swiftly scale its heights. I tell you, the view from the summit is a sight to behold. And that concludes your tour. Alright, pray do not forget to return to the main counter and claim your complimentary gift. Thanks. Customer service. Now we have Any Way the Wind Blows. Let's do this. You have to just sit here and hope Typhon doesn't knock you off. There are actually guides where there are certain spots where there is slightly less chance to be knocked off, I think. They showed with math. Maybe. But I like using this spot right here. It's just inside so that the outside doesn't knock you off. So he does like one of 3 lines straight through the middle. Or he can do everything on the outside, or he can do I think it's like a third of the platform as a big cone. And you just have to sit there and hope you're not in any of them, and it's complete luck. Test your wits against Typhon, the Snorter Extraordinaire. Can you remain on this until time expires, or will you find yourself gone with the wind? Pretty sure I'm going to be gone with the wind. So he gets stunned. Once the lights go out, and then he comes out and does shit. Oh, fuck me. Bye. Even though I'm still on the platform, it still counts as failing. Remember to attune to the Aether Heights. This one looks like it's up above. Whee! Alright, so I just need this one, and then there's one in Minion Square as well. Get more attunement done. We'll head up to Chocobo Square. Attune to this Aetherite. Learn about Chocobo racing. Now you can't merely amble through life, shuffling forward step by step at a snail's pace. Imagine the wind in your hair as you cross the finish line atop of Chocobo, the thrill of competition and the joy of triumph. Would that not be far, far greater? Well, that you're here to speak desire already present does not. I think this moron a new jockey is born. Last jockey cannot compete with a suitable steed, without a suitable steed. A race chocobo, to be precise. Maybe you think to nominate your own personal chocobo? If so, strike the thought from your mind at once, for only a chocobo trained for the task will suffice. Fear not, it so happens you have a surplus of fledglings in need of new companions. In fact, to anyone who wish to don the mantle of jockey, the mandible saucer will genuinely gift a race chocobo. You need only journey to Moogle's gift mounts in Benbranch Meadows, where fledgling race chocobos receive their initial training. Make your intentions known to the trainer named Cattering, and she will see you matched with a suitable steed. You want to cuff a cur? To get into the middle? Weak. That's a little better. Brutal. 25. Cyber doesn't matter. Almost complete. I think that's just to win, like, a certain amount of MGP, or, like, play a certain amount of games. Anyways, the games I like to play are over here. I like to play out on a limb. Guessing game. Try to guess where it is by clues. So it's not near there. It's near there. It's very near there. Did it? And you're timed for a minute to do this, so you can double or nothing. Double down. Close. If you're lucky, I think if you win like 4 times, you get a big payout. It like instantly goes from up to like 400. It's really close to the edge there. That means you just instantly got it. Should I try for one more in 19 seconds? I may not make it. Oh, never mind, I got it. Lucky with 1 second left. Alright, nope. 400, that's not bad. And you get an extra 1,000 for finishing a challenge. And here's where you play Lord of Verminion. Get the Aethernet. I didn't get Wonder Square East. There we go. I got all of them. Hooray! And we finished the tour. Of course, another cutscene. Hello. Honored guest, I trust you've come away from the tour with the great appreciating the gold saucer. As token of appreciation for patronage, it is my great pleasure to offer you a complimentary gift from the personal vaults of our esteemed proprietor. Well, knock me down with a chocobo's tail feather. Is that a new customer I see? Haha! I could hardly have picked a better time to drop in for an impromptu inspection. Hello, well-dressed person. Looks like here is but this moment completed her introductory tour. Is that so? I am Roland, good madame, the fellow entrusted with overseeing the daily affairs of this fine establishment on behalf of our esteemed proprietor. A great man, if ever there was one. You're an adventurer, yes, I addressed and bearing told me as much. I dare say then that on your travels you have seen firsthand the difficulties which yet plague our nation. Witness the struggles of Alamigo's displaced masses and those whose homes were consumed in the fires of the calamity. The Sultanate is not unsympathetic to their plight, of course, yet how can one begin to provide succor to such countless multitudes? One man. God Burton Vanderbilt, best character in the game. House untold wonders that would provide stable employment and lodgings to the displaced, mirth and merriment to the disconsolate, and prosperity and plenty to the Sultanate at large. To many of our patrons, Gold Saucer is merely Rosa's foremost entertainment venue, a place to forget about their cares for the day. To me, it is one of the founding stones upon which our realm will be rebuilt, a miracle wrought by the hand of the greatest man I've ever known. Something tells me you understand that, which I have told you, that you, perchance, share a similar dream, but I shall keep you no longer. The gold saucer and its wonders await you, friend. Pray enjoy them to your heart's content. Till we meet again, may the spinner's pull be ever kind. Thank you! Alright, gold saucer things. Redeem for one free play at any Manderville Gold Saucer mini attractions. Also use these for an extra 100 Manderville Gold Saucer points each. And all the way back to the Shroud. Get ourselves a race chocobo. Actually, I think level 30 I get battle chocobo as well. Race chocobo breeder. Hello! Another one for the race lane. Welcome! Once you've made your decision, I'll prepare the registration form you'll need to take back to the race counter. Unless you worry, our chocobos are all quality stock. They might not seem like much at first, being young and inexperienced, but give them a chance and they'll win you a championship. They can be purchased from their feather trader at any time. Alright. Fledgling. Male or female? Let's go with a chick. A little. So you think you can ride this chocobo? No, I don't. We'll look at that next time, because I think that just makes you participate in the race. But I think next time we can actually... you know what? I'll just pick it up. Casting a curious glance in your direction, Kettering is poised to ask you a question. I reckon you'd have run off by now, being eager to try your hand at the races and whatnot. I'll read it. You need to deliver that form to the race counter. Alright. Well, maybe I can complete this one. Hello, I'm here with my Chocobo voucher and everything. Promising to talk returns, bring your fledgling Chocobo's registration form. Once looking to join the ranks of honored champions would not be so foolish as to misplace essential documentation. Our race Chocobo trainer is responsible for registering new fledglings. Present your form to her and she will guide you through the process. Right there. Alright. And when that final bureaucratic hurdle hath been surmounted, return to me and I shall arrange for your debut. Alright. I will speak with the registrar again and register for the training course to learn the fundamentals of Chocobo racing. All done. Alright, I can do Chocobo races. Hooray, Chocobo race is now available. Alright, now I have a nice clean quest list is all done. And clean maps. Alright, so I think next time I can actually return to the main story. So, thanks for watching! Did you like this video? If you did, like it, leave a comment, and share it. You can click on the left button to subscribe, and the right button to watch more Lalafell adventures. Thanks for watching!